everyone. Good morning. It's Saturday, and welcome to my channel. I am Worthy, and this is Ben. If you're new to the channel, the title of this video is I'm Worthy, and basically started a few months ago when I started to really think about spirituality and all those things. I'm very interested in that idea, why we're here, what am I doing, and all these questions. Anyways, so for today, I should see the title is The Escape Artist, and that refers to my two dogs here at home. I'll talk a little bit about that. Basically, lately I've been watching a video in the YouTube from Leon, Leon. He's from New Zealand, and he's a Chinese person who started talking about spirituality also. And I find it very interesting because I like to read different books and watch different videos and assimilate different concepts actually. So his concept is not new, but there's some things that kind of resonate with what I'm doing and what I'm learning also. And what he talks a lot is about vibration, our energy, our vibration. There's the concept out there of we being a spiritual being. It's all about energy, all about vibration. And he talks about meditation, which I started to do more recently, and it's a hard one. I've been to Vipassana meditation before, where you're isolated for 10 days. You sat for like 100 hours actually in 10 days. But as we're back to the real world, and it is hard. There's a lot of different obligations, different things, a lot of things going on. But lately, I got a timer, just set 10 minutes. I just go to the bedroom, close the door, 10 minutes. That helps me settle down, and I think that's what he talks about also, is to be present, because when our mind is all over the place, it is hard, and we spend a lot of energy. That really lowers our energy level. He talks about increasing the vibration, increasing the energy level, so that bad things doesn't happen to a lot of us. A lot of things, we get sick. We have all these different things in life where it's partly related to our vibration. So, by sitting for 10 minutes and putting crystals on my hands, I feel the vibration. I try different ways. I know the mind is scattered a lot of times, like focusing on the third eye here. Lately, I've been focused on the chakra, different chakra in our body, feeling the flow. If it's a bad day where I encounter a lot of negativity at work, it's a good one also to clean out. Sometimes I imagine like a white cloud. I just let the white cloud come to my body and clean it, and imagine dark water going out, and that's how I clean the negativity also. Then another thing he mentioned about is the wave cycle of life. It is impossible for us to always stay on top, and it is also impossible for us to be always at the bottom, right? So we have all these ups and downs of life, good days, bad days, and how we react to that, or how big is the change, also depends on the energy level. Once our energy level is higher, we do not go to a big up and down. Instead, it will be a little bit more flat, So, and that's why I want to make this video, talk about it today. I think in the last week, as I get some improvement and think about this, I think it helped me deal with what happened yesterday. So yesterday, Escape Artist, the two little dog, I have a 12-month-old Lhasa Apso, and then a 6-month-old also. So, usually they go to the backyard, there's a fence area, and they'll play there. There's a doggy door so they can go in and out. Yesterday after work, I went to the store, and I always keep my phone on vibrate so it doesn't ring. So, but after shopping, I noticed that someone called and left a message saying that, hey, we have Benny here, and we found him in the backyard. I said, okay, well, looks like the dog escaped. So, I sent a text to my wife, and when I was out of the store, I was able to call them, and Lily told me, yeah, we found the dog here in the neighborhood. Here's the address. Come pick it up. I said, is it only one? Yeah, it's just one. I said, okay. So, interestingly, I did not panic. I know the dog is out there somewhere. It is a retirement community, so I think it's relatively safe, but of course my concern is it's getting dark. It was getting dark at 5 o'clock yesterday, so I was concerned about they getting hit by a car and things like that. Anyway, so I got there. This couple, they're probably in their ages, very nice. Benny, the 12-month-old, is there. So also to pick him up, and the lady said, "Yeah, I saw them across the street here. They were like twins walking around, and she tried to get both of them, but she was able only to get Benny, and Benji, the younger one, just took off and ran away." So I came home, brought Benny home, and gave it to my wife, and went back to the same place. So what I did was that, okay, it's dark. If I drive around with a car, it's kind of hard to see also. Why don't I just park the car in front of the couple's house? And, then based on what she's saying, he's probably just in the neighborhood. So I hope that's what my hope was. So basically, I just walked anyway towards one direction, and it was actually enough to be a cul-de-sac, which is good, no cars. And along the way, I was saying, shouting out him, and hey, Benji, Benji. And then finally, at the end of the cul-de-sac, I looked to the right. There he is. He was like in front of the gate, and it was cold. I was wearing my jacket. I got my beanies on. I removed it, and hopefully he recognized me and called his name. He didn't really come to me, but he was there, so he didn't move. Good. So I just picked him up, and brought them home. Anyway, so it was a happy ending, and thank God they got their little stroll and whatever, and they got away. But they're back home. What I want to talk about is that for me, I realized that maybe I made some improvement. Maybe by following the advice of Leon, where I help increase my vibration, helps me look at things clearly. One thing that he likes to talk about is like a glass of water with like turbidity there, like you put some soil or whatever, so it's cloudy, right? But what we need to do is to settle, right? To sit and let that sediments go down so that the water becomes clear and we're able to see things clearly. And for me, that's probably helped me yesterday. Like I said, I didn't panic at all. I just one step at a time, and I follow my intuition, saying, okay, they got lost. They were found here, so probably Benji is still in the neighborhood. So I just walk around, and it took only about 5-10 minutes, and I found it, and end of story, right? Anyway, so just something I like to share. A lot of things to learn. And recently I also enrolled in a class online about I Ching. It's an old Chinese book, talks about different symbols, and I think it's more, for me, it's more like a tarot card where you pick up certain, you have a question, you encounter a problem, you pick up, at that time they use sticks, and then try to find a certain character, and it will tell you some idea how to deal with it. So it's interesting, and I'm learning that. I learned that before, but this time I think this is more the Chinese version. I think it's, since I know Chinese, I know the Mandarin, so I think that will help also. Anyway, maybe something I will share down the line. Okay, and for the meantime, take care, be safe, and namaste.